history, are we the real deal or just a desperate patch job from a failed experiment? Ever wonder if humanity isn't nature's masterpiece but a cosmic do-over? Picture this. Before us, 13-foot giants roamed the earth, stomping through towering forests and dodging eagle-sized bugs until someone hit the reset button, shrank it all down, and gave us the starring role. Wild theory, right? Or is it? What if the story you've been fed, apes slowly evolving into clever Homo sapiens, is just a cozy cover-up for something way darker? What if Earth, with its breathable air and plowable soil, isn't some random cosmic gift but a lab, version 2.0, built after the first attempt got wiped out without a second thought? Before us, giants loomed 13 feet tall, skyscraping jungles blotted out the sun, and insects buzzed with wingspans like hawks. Then, bam, everything got downsized into the tidy, manageable world we know today. Who pulled the plug? Why? Welcome to the real world, where we wrestle with the haunting question: are we creation's crown jewel or just a sloppy fix for a colossal flop? Apes chill as apes, so why are we so extra? Mainstream science paints a pretty picture. 4 million years ago, Australopithecus stumbles across African plains. 1.8 million years back, Homo erectus fumbles with fire. Then, 200,000 years ago, Homo sapiens struts in with a genius-level brain. They wave our 98% chimp DNA like a victory flag. Case closed. But hold up, something's fishy. Chimps are still swinging from branches, gorillas munch leaves in peace, zero interest in becoming us. Meanwhile, we explode with a cognition fever, complex language, cave art, slick tools, like someone flipped a switch in the dead of night. Coincidence? Come on. Evolution's supposed to be a slow grind, stacking tiny wins over eons. So why did we leapfrog while every other primate stayed in the slow lane? Our brains tripled in size in just 2 million years, a blink in Earth's timeline. Scientists mutter random mutations, but can a dice roll explain this fireworks show? Or did some unseen hand meddle, picking us as guinea pigs for a hush-hush experiment while apes got to sit it out as spectators? What's your take? Pure nature, or a setup we're too scared to face? Giants and epic ecosystems, clues buried in stone. What if we're not the first draft? Dig into the past, from North American plains to the Gobi Desert. Archaeologists unearth freakishly long fossils, femurs over 3 feet, skulls double our size. In 1911, Nevada miners dug up a skeleton estimated at 11.5 feet tall, then poof, it vanished from the museum after making headlines. Fossilized footprints, like the 5-footers in South Africa, are etched into rock from millions of years ago. The Bible name drops Nephilim, giants of old, and Greek myths pit towering titans against the gods. Science shrugs it off as myths or fossil flukes, but these finds keep popping up, daring us to call BS. Then there's the ancient ecosystem. Ferns stretching 300 feet high, bugs with 2-foot wingspans, forests so dense they swallowed the sky. Suddenly, it all shrinks. Trees get shorter, critters tinier, humans top out at 5'7". Why? If nature's behind it, where's the gradual slide from mega to mini? Or does this scream reset, a deliberate downsizing when the makers decided the giant world was too unruly? Are those bones and footprints whispering a truth we're dodging? A designed ecosystem, suspiciously perfect balance. Zoom in on today's world. It's not just smaller, it's eerily well-tuned. Ancient redwoods and oaks grow steel-strong but take centuries to mature, a slick trade-off. Predators like lions breed slow, while prey like deer multiply fast, keeping the food chain humming without crashing. Bees pollinate flowers, flowers feed birds, birds scatter seeds to regrow forests. It's a clockwork symphony. Think about it. If nature's random, why no skyscraper trees that sprout like weeds? Why no predator pumping out babies like rabbits to rule the roost? Instead, we get precision. Rain falls just right for crops, rivers carve perfect paths to plains, winds shift on cue for bird migrations. This isn't chaos, it's a blueprint, tweaked to keep life humming within tight lines. Who engineered this balance, and why is it too spot on to be chance? Anunnaki, creators or destroyers? Rewind to ancient Sumer, 4000 BC. Clay tablets spill tales of the Anunnaki, those who came from the sky. The Enuma Elish epic says they landed to mine gold, but needed workers. Solution: mix their DNA with local apes, birthing humans, perfect slaves. But what if their first batch were giants, tall, strong, smart enough to be trouble? Sumerian lore mentions the Ijigi, rebel servants who defied their masters. The Bible's Nephilim, sons of gods and men, get wiped out in the Great Flood, a global reset. A mega ecosystem with 300-foot trees and jumbo bugs fits giants like a glove. But when they got too big, too bold, did the Anunnaki nuke it all with disasters, shrinking humans to 5.7 and dialing the world down to manageable? Evidence? Geologists spot global flood scars from 12,000 years ago, right when human civilization suddenly kicks off. Myth? Or a botched experiment smoking gun? Dare you believe we're the tweaked leftovers of an ancient screw-up? Modern humans, patch fix or lab rats? If we're take two, what's the point? To serve the gods again, or test how far consciousness can stretch in frail tiny bodies? Oxygen's a perfect 21%, soil's just fertile enough, water flows from mountains to fields. It's too dialed in, like a coded system. Compared to the giant past, it feels more like a scale model than raw nature. Did the first run flop because giants were too free, too fierce? Us 5'7" short-lived are the stable version, but locked down tight. Our brains dream of stars, but our bodies can't ditch Earth without tech. If we evolved naturally, why no super strength or epic adaptability? Or were we built to never break the ceiling they set? Feel like you're in a lab cage where everything's too perfect to be random? Nature's flawless balance, design, or dumb luck? Nature's not just logical, it's freakishly on point. Sun rises and sets like clockwork, fueling plants and pacing animals. Oceans regulate the planet with currents precise as a metronome, while rainforests pump out just enough oxygen to keep us breathing. Birds migrate thousands of miles, nailing their targets via Earth's magnetic field, a built-in GPS too slick to be a fluke. Dig deeper, tweak one thing, drop oxygen 5%, double the rain, and it all collapses. Yet it's run smooth for millions of years, like a machine on auto-tune. Science calls it adaptation, but can blind luck nail every detail? Or is this proof of a grand design, recalibrated post-reset to keep us in check? Ever wonder who's keeping this rig purring so perfectly? Hard proof, from ancient sites to locked DNA. Göbekli Tepe, a 12,000-year-old shocker in Turkey. Hunter-gatherers hauled 20-ton stones, carved them fancy, no metal tools. What kind of muscle pulled that off? Giant leftovers, or a civilization scrubbed before we showed up. In Peru, Machu Picchu's 100-ton blocks fit so tight a blade won't slip through. Tech we couldn't match till the 20th century. Who built it and where'd they go? Then DNA, 97% labeled junk, hogging our genome but not coding proteins. Science shrugs it off as evolutionary scraps, but new studies tie it to smarts and creativity. Why is it mostly offline? If it's old experiment code, sealed to keep us small and weak, who locked it? What's your body hiding that science won't touch? The raw take, this experiment's still messy. If it's a test, it's bumpy. Giants in their wild world were too much, too untamed, so they hit delete with catastrophes and started over. We're the reboot, but glitchy. Cancer and heart disease chew us up. Wars torch millions. Ambition flirts with self-destruction via nukes and climate chaos. This isn't peak evolution, it's a half-baked prototype. Our home's more lab than planet. Climate ticks on schedule. Resources stretch just far enough to scrape by. Apes stay apes. They're not the subjects. Us, small yet tangled, brilliant yet suicidal, are the experiment's core. Feel unseen eyes watching, betting on whether we'll crash or cash out? Truth or a desperate redo in the dark? Science fills some gaps but skips the cracks. Giants, superhuman ruins, sealed DNA, a too-perfect ecosystem. Conspiracy whispers what's been buried for millennia. We're the fallout of a crashed trial. Giants erased, world shrunk, us as the flawed second stab. Imagine, if they come back and we're still not cutting it, what's reset number 3 look like? What's your call? In this real world, who are we? Creation's finale, or puppets for skyfolk awaiting the next wipe? Stare in the mirror and ask, who are you in this grand machine? And is the truth worth chasing, no matter the cost?